Tasty's was closed, so I had to go to Windchill's. I had to. I have one sticky note left over on my board. Just one. And then it will be done. Which is kind of coincidental. I feel like that happens to me a lot where like I'm coming to the end with something like a year, like 2019, and I'm also like coming to an end with other things. They just match up. What should I write on my sticky note? One more note. I call myself babe sometimes in my head to like make me feel loved. It's very comforting. And I'm already like married to myself, I feel, so I feel like it's appropriate. You're gonna be learning so much about me during Vlogmas. Happy Vlogmas! This is actually the first time I'm ever gonna say that. I won't say it every single video. That would be exhausting. This is Jess Paul. This is Jess Paul.
And this is Jess Paul.
I'm gonna whip it back right now to past Jessica from this morning because on my way to get these babes done, I talked about my upcoming 2 months. And I don't want to do that again, so I'll just show you that clip.
Hey guys, I thought while I'm on my way to my last nail appointment of the year to stave off these travesties for as long as humanly possible, I thought I'd give you a rundown right now about what my next 2 months are going to be like. What this Vlogmas is mostly half of it. Half of my next 2 months is going to be part of this Vlogmas. So, December and January, there's something very dichotomous going on, meaning I'm going to be getting to do all of the things that I love to do the most. I just wish they weren't all happening at the same time. December, I'm going to be visiting my family back in Pittsburgh, who I miss dearly. I want to spend time with them. At the same time, I need to go back, and while I'm home, just create the F out of donuts, my business, because I have all these supplies there and they have to stay there. So I have to get everything done, amongst other things. Then in January, I'm filming a feature film. I'm a lead character in a feature film. I'm going to be flown to Chicago to do it. I have to dye my hair brunette, which is going to be another factor that I'm going to talk to you more about later. That's another part of the messy problem. And then during filming this movie, this feature film, I'm probably going to be self-tape auditioning for a lot of pilots since I recently got my new agent. I honestly can't predict how much I'm going to be self-taping, but I'm expecting to do some, which is very daunting on top of doing a feature film. Doing a short film is one thing because, which I mostly have done in my life. I never talked this much while I was walking. I'm gonna have to get used to this vlogging. It's a nice exercise in aerobics. So it comes down to just the idea of doing all of these things at once that I'm really scared about and thinking one of them's gonna fall short, I'm gonna fail eventually, I'm gonna make a mess, I'm gonna be responsible for so many things. And I want it all. Like, I don't want to skip any of these things that I want to do. And I want to do them all to the extent at which they deserve to be accomplished. But I have to just organize myself, which I'm trying to do. And I'll definitely show you how I go about doing that. Havoc holidays. I hope I don't die. I hope I have good fun. Have a good fun.
Yo. One of the big tasks that I'm going to be finishing this Christmas is basically, this was all of the felt that was left in my collection from my old way of doing donuts. I don't know if I've talked to you guys that much. You've seen bits and pieces. You've seen teases of some of the things I'm doing, but to catch you up, old way, felt, stuffed with foam, and this is what I'm going to do now. They are a lot more realistic. They're made of foam, and these are going to be better and also easier to do than this. I have to make these guys from scratch. You're looking at the shells. I call them donut shells. So basically what I have to do is trace the shapes, cut the shapes out, pin the shapes, sew the shapes on a sewing machine, cut the donut hole, and then sew up the donut hole to make just the plain donut undecorated. And each of those steps that I just mentioned takes multiple hours when you get to this degree, when there's that many of them. The fun part is the decorating, the organizing of the different styles, and it would drain me so much. In fact, I used to pay my ex like $1 a donut to just sew up part of them, to sew up the donut hole, because it just took so much of my time. Before I moved to Los Angeles, I was single again. That did mean that I had to do them myself, and I would actually sit on the city bus on the way to work and the way back from work to home, and I would sew on public transportation. It was weird. People wanted to talk to me even though I wasn't doing it for entertainment value. I had to like take every free moment I had just to get these done. But I thought if my mom could like stuff all the felt into a package, it actually took a couple packages, and I could start tracing, cutting, pinning the shapes, it would give me a lot less to do when I get home, because I honestly want to spend a lot of time with my family, but I need to do this or else I'm losing lots of money. And these are my babies, and I love this business. But this part sucks!
Take off your pants and go out in the cold. Prove to the world you are someone who knows how to be bold. Take a shot for every shiver. Don't need a coat, I've got a liver, and at this rate I might just forgive her.
Karma's like ice, it breaks your car once a year. But it's kinda nice when winter decides you don't get the option to steer. Screw the heart, you try to coddle. Don't need a friend, I've got a bottle. In winter clothes, we all could be models.
It's cold outside.
Let it all loose. You're safe in the snow.
You're safe in the snow.
Strings of bright lights tell you everything you need to know. I hope you know it can be risky. Comfort in nicotine and whiskey.
I'm literally checking the time now for the first time. So it is 6:45. It is 6:45. I started at around 2:30, 2:45. Let's say 2:45. So I've been sitting around doing this for 4 hours. To be honest, I expected it to be longer. The other tasks, the sewing, takes a lot longer. How many donuts do you think are here? I haven't counted them yet. Put your guess in the comments section, and maybe I'll count them eventually, and whoever gets the closest, I don't know, what would you want? What would suffice as a prize? What would you want from me? Here we go. Here are the donuts so you can see them all at once. You can guess. I thought the pile of donut holes would be a lot bigger. Don't you think? Don't you think after all of those donuts, like, we would have more than just like that? I feel extremely sick. And I don't know why I'm surprised. I had some donuts today, as you saw. It's kind of the only thing I really let myself have for the most part. When I feel like a donut, I'll go get a donut. But the problem is, I eat simply meat and low-carb vegetables all week. Like, I only keep that kind of food in my house. And low-calorie at that, too. So when I go out and I eat 2 donuts, which is full of sugar and white flour, my body's like, what the fuck? My other memory card just filled up from all the donut footage. I haven't had dinner yet, and I don't know what I could eat to make myself feel better. So I'm probably not going to eat anything. But what an accomplishment, huh? This was 4 hours of work that I don't have to do at home, that I can spending time with my family. I lied. Because I'm hungry. I'm sick and I'm hungry. This is called a no sandwich. It's got no bread. It's actually one of the last things that are in my house. I'll probably show you guys my fridge tomorrow because I am flying out to Pittsburgh in 2 days. And I'm also going out to lunch and dinner with some people. So I'm going to eat that food anyways. This is my Saturday night. I'm watching this boy band Con, which is the Lou Pearlman story. I don't know anything about this. I feel like my sister would like this. Well, I hope you enjoyed this day of cutting donut holes out of fake donuts. I sure did. Maybe I'll be more high energy tomorrow. I should probably get better food. Have a good night, guys. Have a Vlogmas. Bye.